Did you know that a 72-year-old man passed away suddenly in his sleep last night? His family was left in a shock. Just the day before, he seemed perfectly fine. No health problems, no complaints, just a regular evening spent at home. Yet when they checked on him the next morning, he had tragically passed away during the night. What could have happened? Was there any warning? And more importantly, could it have been prevented? The truth is that after the age of 70, certain bedtime habits can unknowingly put your health at significant risk, increasing the likelihood of serious issues like heart attacks, strokes, and even sudden death. And the most alarming part? Many people aren't aware that their nightly routines are silently affecting their well-being. These seemingly harmless habits are often carried out every day, and we don't think much of them until it's too late. In today's video, we're going to dive into 4 dangerous bedtime habits that could be putting your health in jeopardy if you're over 70. These habits might surprise you, and some of them may be things you've been doing for years without a second thought. The reality is that many of us don't realize that small changes in our bedtime routine can have a profound impact on our health and longevity, especially as we age. By the end of this video, you'll have the knowledge and tools you need to protect yourself, improve your sleep quality, and wake up feeling stronger and healthier every single morning. Stay with me until the very end, as I'll reveal the last habit that many seniors unknowingly do every single night and how it could be putting them in serious danger. You'll also learn what you can do instead to ensure safer, healthier sleep. Let's get started. 1. Eating heavy meals. Too late at night. One of the most common and potentially dangerous bedtime habits for those over 70 is eating heavy meals too close to bedtime. This might seem harmless, especially if you've been doing it for years without any apparent issues. But as we age, our bodies don't process food the way they used to. What and when we eat can have a much more significant impact on our health than we realize. Eating late can negatively affect sleep quality, heart health, and even increase the chances of experiencing dangerous complications such as strokes and heart attacks during the night. Think back to when you were younger. You probably could eat a large, heavy dinner late at night and still sleep soundly without any discomfort. However, after 70, your metabolism slows down and digestion becomes less efficient. This means that your body takes longer to break down food, and eating right before bed can disrupt your sleep patterns and put strain on your heart and digestive system. The risk of acid reflux, disrupted sleep, and high blood pressure increases, all of which are linked to a higher likelihood of having a heart attack or stroke during sleep. Here's how this works. When you eat a large meal before bed, your body's focus shifts from repairing and resting during sleep to digesting food. The stomach begins producing more acid, your intestines work overtime, and your heart rate remains elevated instead of slowing down for rest. This creates a chain reaction in the body, keeping you in a lighter, more restless sleep cycle, which increases the risk of cardiovascular events. For example, imagine you enjoy a large plate of pasta or a greasy burger late at night. While it may feel satisfying initially, as you lie down to sleep, your body struggles to keep stomach acid down where it belongs. This acid may creep into your esophagus, causing discomfort, coughing, and even choking sensations that wake you up in the middle of the night. If this becomes a chronic issue, it could lead to long-term health problems such as gastroesophageal reflux disease, GERD, or aspiration pneumonia, a potentially fatal lung infection that is more common in seniors. Eating late at night also affects blood sugar regulation. If you're diabetic or pre-diabetic, late-night eating can spike your blood sugar levels, making it harder for your body to maintain balance while you sleep. Over time, this habit can contribute to the development of metabolic disorders that increase the risk of heart disease. What should you do instead? Finish your last meal at least 3 to 4 hours before going to bed. This gives your body ample time to digest before sleep. If you absolutely must have a snack, opt for something light and easy to digest, such as a small bowl of fruit, a handful of almonds, or a cup of warm herbal tea. These options promote better sleep without putting undue strain on your digestive system. By simply adjusting when and what you eat before bed, you can significantly improve the quality of your sleep and lower your risk of cardiovascular issues. Remember, your body doesn't work the same way at 70 as it did at 30. And by making these small adjustments, you can significantly improve your overall health. 2. Drinking too much liquid. Before bed, we've all heard the importance of staying hydrated, but drinking too much liquid, especially close to bedtime, can actually be detrimental to your health, particularly as you age. If you frequently find yourself waking up multiple times during the night to use the bathroom, it may be time to reconsider your fluid intake in the evening. Frequent trips to the bathroom during the night, or nocturia, may seem like a minor inconvenience, but it can have much more serious implications. Not only can it disrupt your sleep, but it also increases the risk of falls, dehydration, and even cognitive decline over time. Here's why. As we age, our bladder becomes less efficient at holding urine for long periods. The muscles weaken, and your kidneys continue to filter fluids while you sleep, making you more sensitive to even small amounts of liquid. Drinking a large glass of water or juice before bed increases the likelihood that you will need to wake up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom. But that's not all. Waking up at night and trying to get out of bed in a hurry can cause something called postural hypotension, a sudden drop in blood pressure when you stand up, leading to dizziness, lightheadedness, or even fainting. Seniors often don't realize they are experiencing this, and it's one of the most common causes of falls in the night. A simple trip to the bathroom could end up resulting in a dangerous fall that leads to fractures, head injuries, or worse. Moreover, getting up in the middle of the night disrupts your sleep cycle, and this poor quality of sleep can have long-term effects on your health. Each time you wake up and turn on a light, it tricks your body into thinking that it's time to start the day, reducing the production of melatonin, the hormone that helps you fall into deep, restorative sleep. Poor sleep over time can weaken the immune system, raise blood pressure, and even contribute to cognitive decline. What should you do instead? To reduce the risk of frequent nighttime urination, try to adjust your drinking schedule. Drink the majority of your fluids during the day and gradually taper off as the evening approaches. If you find yourself thirsty in the evening, take small sips of water instead of a full glass. Be mindful of any hidden sources of fluids as well. Certain fruits, soups, and even medications can contribute to fluid retention and increase the frequency of bathroom trips. By making these small but effective changes, you'll not only reduce your risk of falls, but also enjoy better sleep and improve your overall health. 3. Sleeping in a room that's too warm. Many seniors prefer a cozy, warm bedroom at night. However, while it might seem comfortable, sleeping in a room that's too warm can have serious consequences for your health. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at regulating temperature. The ability to sweat and cool down diminishes, which means our body temperature can easily rise to unhealthy levels, especially while we're sleeping. When your body overheats during the night, it forces your heart to work harder to regulate your body's temperature. This extra strain on your cardiovascular system can be harmful, particularly for seniors with heart conditions or high blood pressure. In addition, sleeping in a warm room can lead to dehydration, which in turn increases the risk of blood clots, heart attacks, and strokes, especially in older adults. What should you do instead? Experts recommend keeping your bedroom temperature between 60 to 67 degrees Fahrenheit for optimal sleep quality. A cooler room helps your body naturally lower its core temperature, which is essential for deep sleep. If you find that a cooler room feels too cold for comfort, try layering with breathable cotton blankets and wear moisture-wicking sleepwear to regulate your body temperature. Opening a window or using a fan to circulate the air can also help, not only by cooling down the room, but also improving air quality. This can reduce the risk of respiratory issues and help you sleep more soundly, so you wake up feeling more rested and refreshed. 4. Sleeping in the wrong position. You may not give much thought to how you sleep, but the position you choose can actually have a huge impact on your health, especially after 70. The wrong sleeping position can cause breathing problems, affect circulation, and even increase the risk of heart failure or stroke. As we age, our body changes in ways that make certain sleeping positions more risky than others.